everyone, it's me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be doing my October book haul. October, as many of you should know, was my birthday month, and I thought I only got 7 books, but then when I was like looking over all the new books I got in October, it's a lot. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with this video. The first book I got was, of course, a pre-order, and that is Tower of Nero, Book 5 in the Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. This is the 5th and final book in the Trials of Apollo series. Just basically following the god Apollo after what has happened in Blood of Olympus. The Heroes of Olympus series. Zeus blames Apollo for what has happened since he is the god of prophecies. He should have been able to see what was going to happen, and so now instead of being a god, Apollo is now casted as a human and has to go through these 5 trials in order to gain the respect of Zeus and to try to get his godly powers and godly body back. I am almost halfway done with the book and I am absolutely loving it. So yeah, looking forward to this. I then bought myself Jane Austen 4 classic novels. This is from Barnes & Noble, and it has Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Persuasion. And I am an English literature major, and I do have to read Emma next semester for one of my classes. So when I was trying to just find Emma, I found this. It was only $8 for all 4 of these books, and I am looking forward to reading this. It was at Barnes & Noble looking for that. I also bought We Hunt the Flames by Hafaza Fazil. This is the YA book club collector's edition. I don't know what it is. This is also an Owl Crate book back in like 2018. All I know is that this follows a girl who is either a hunter or an assassin, and she basically like has to, yeah, she is a assassin and she is exposed as a girl. If she is exposed as a girl, all her achievements will be rejected. And we follow the Prince of Death, Nazir. And that's pretty much it. I am looking forward to this because a lot of people love it, and because of like all the good things I heard about this, I do want to read this as well, and I am looking really forward to this book. Also, when I was at Barnes & Noble getting those 2 books, I bought her Royal Highness by Rachel Hopkins. This came out such a long time ago, and this follows a girl named Millie Clint, and she is devastated when she discovers that her sort of best friend slash sort of girlfriend has been kissing someone else. Heartbroken and ready for change of pace, Millie decides to apply for a scholarship to a boarding school in the rolling Highlands of Scotland. The only problem, Millie's roommate Flora is a total princess. She is the actual princess of Scotland. At first, the girls can't stand each other, but before Millie knows it, she has another sort of best friend slash sort of girlfriend. Princess Flora could be a new chapter in her love life, but Millie knows the chances of happily ever afters are slim. After all, real life isn't a fairy tale. Or is it? Again, I heard really good things about this when this came out. There's also the companion novel, which is Prince Charming. I do want to read this first, and then I will read Prince Charming hopefully afterwards, but I am looking forward to this. I then also bought the Stylist C by Erin Morgenstern. This was a really hyped up book when it came out. Erin Morgenstern is the author of The Night Circus, which I read about like 4 years ago when I was in high school, and I really didn't enjoy that one because of how long it took for her to actually get into the story. I don't know much about this. So, far beneath the surface of the earth, upon the shores of Stylist Sea, there is a labyrinth collection of tunnels and rooms filled with stories. The entryway that led to the sanctuary are often hidden, but those who seek will find. Their doors have been waiting for them. Zachary, as Rollins, is searching for his door, though he does not know it. When he discovers a mystery book in the stack of his campus library, he begins to read, and it's entranced. Suddenly, a turn of the page brings Zachary to a story from his own childhood. A bee, a key, and a sword embossed on the book lead Zach to 2 people who would change the course of his life. Mirabelle, a fierce campaigner, and Dorian, a handsome barefoot man with shifting alliances. Amid twisting tunnels filled with books, gilded ballrooms, and wine-dark shores, Zachary falls into the intoxicating world soaked in romance and mystery. But a battle is raging over the fate of this place, and though there are those who would willingly sacrifice everything to protect it, there are just as many intent on destruction. As Zachary, Maribel, and Dorian venture deeper into the space and its history and myths, searching for answers in one another, a timeless story unspools, casting a spell of pirates, painters, lovers, liars, and ships that sail upon a starless sea. This is the US paperback. I like the UK covers more than this, but I am excited to read this. So when I ordered this book, I was really positive that I ordered the first book, but I didn't. I accidentally ordered the second book, and that is Check Please Book 2, Sticks and Stones. I did buy the first book this month, but you will see that in my November book haul. This follows a boy who in the first book is starting his freshman year at college under an athletic scholarship for hockey, but he really doesn't know that much of hockey. He was a figure skater in high school. He's from the South, and he's kind of gay. He is a vlogger, so a lot of the entries are from vlogging points of view, which I absolutely love. But I have the first and second book, and I'm really excited to read both of these. I then treated myself because, you know, I've got this close to my birthday, well, the day after my birthday, and that is Throne of Glass, the collector's edition. So this is the case that it comes in. Everyone knows Throne of Glass. It is by Sarah J. Maas, and we follow a girl named Selena Salvadorian. Selena is Adrenaline's best assassin, but 2 years ago she was captured and put into prison. Now, in the beginning of the Throne of Glass, Prince Dorian, the next king of Adrenaline, comes and basically tells her, I will take you out of this prison if you come and serve in basically the assassin's game, and if you win, you have to serve under me for 2 years, basically killing my father's enemies, and after those 2 years you will be free. Throne of Glass is one of my absolutely favorite series ever, and I do plan on rereading this very soon. I absolutely just love this edition, and I'm very happy that I spoiled myself and I bought it, and I cannot wait to get the collector's edition of A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I do hope that they come out with collector's edition of the rest of the Throne of Glass series, because even though my bank will hate me, my heart will love me. And then for my last book of the month, I decided to buy The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, who's one of my favorite authors. In this book, we follow a girl named Addie LaRue who basically makes a deal with the devil to live forever, basically. And with that comes a curse. Everyone who meets her forgets her. So as she lives on these lives, everyone that she has met has forgotten her rather quickly. And because of that, you know, no one remembers her until one day this guy does remember who she is, and it puzzles Addie because she thinks maybe her gift from the devil is now fading. I do look forward to reading this. I just don't know when I will get to it. And then let's get into my Owl Crate and my Fairy Loot book. So for Owl Crate in the month of October, our book was Legend Born by Tracy Dion, which I'm very excited for. And in this book, we follow a girl named Brie Matthews, and her mother has now died from a car accident, but she knows something is mysterious about it. And there was, because at her school there is this group of Legendborns who basically have magical powers, and so does Brie, but she just doesn't know how to enforce them. So Brie infiltrates this camp to try to see what they know about her mother dying, but then something is trying to attack this group. So does Brie take them down from within, or does she help them so that she can get the answers for what has happened to her mother? And then I got my Fairy Loot collector's edition of Blood and Honey. Hopefully that video will be up before this. If not, it will be up after. But I got the collector's edition of Blood and Honey, and it's this gorgeous blackish gray with glitter spine. It is signed. These end pages were designed by the author, and then we have this cover on the back that I absolutely love. Blood and Honey is the sequel to Serpent and Dove, which follows two different characters, Lou and Cedric. Cedric is a soldier who is against witches and hunts them because that's his job title, while Lou is a witch who has been on the run from her mother for so freaking long. I absolutely love Serpent and Dove, and I cannot wait to read Blood and Honey as well. But those are all the books that I bought in October. It was a lot, but again, it was my birthday month and I decided to spoil myself. I'll be leaving here on the side of me 2 videos. Honestly, feel you guys should go check it out. I try my hardest to post twice a week, sometimes 3 times, and I'll be seeing you guys hopefully very soon. another video. Bye guys.